On the 12th day of Vlogmas, my YouTuber gave to me 12 stressful weigh-ins, 11 days of eating,
10 Christmas house tours,
9 holiday collabs,
8 homemade gifts,
7 delicious dishes,
6 weekend vlogs,
5 DIYs, 4 holiday tips,
3 tagless Tuesdays,
2 meal plans, and 1 exhausted YouTuber.
Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a collaboration video again between me and Sandy and Edie and Kim. And I am in my Christmas jammies because I figure it's a Christmas video, right? Why not? And it's not like I'm filming this at the 11th hour. Did y'all hear Doug laugh? Yeah. I went through about 4 different ornaments today and did not have success with them. And I've made them all before and had success. So it's just a rough day, friends. It was a rough day, but that's okay. We're pulling this last one out of our hat, and it's going to be good. And it's so easy. So easy. Anyone can do it. And you can get everything you need right at the DT. So I'm going to turn you around. I'm going to show you what we're making. We're going to make a couple together, and it's all good. Okay, the supplies that we need for these ornaments are some napkins. Any kind of festive napkins. So we've got a wide variety here. We're going to need something to put the napkins on. I am using these wood rounds because I had them laying around. You can use any kind of small wood blanks from the Dollar Tree. You can use the cubes from Dollar Tree if you want a bigger, chunkier ornament. You can pretty much use anything. And I believe Dollar Tree does sell these wood rounds. I know they do actually. So this can be a total Dollar Tree craft. You're also going to need some Mod Podge, which Dollar Tree also sells in little tiny bottles. And we don't need much, friends. You'll need scissors. You'll need something sharp like a skewer, paintbrush, and a little bit of sandpaper. And that's all we're going to need. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is pick our wood round and get our napkin. Now, most napkins are either going to be 2 or 3 ply. So you need to separate this because the thinner the better. You might have to play with it a little bit, shoosh it around a little bit. Oh, there you go. Just, it's right there. There we go. So this is a 2-ply one. So we're just going to separate that. And then we're going to use the patterned part. And we're just going to rough cut it down right now. Now, if you want to be really particular, and if there's a particular snowflake that you're going to want, like maybe we'll put that big snowflake right in the middle. So we're just going to kind of rough cut it down so that big snowflake is in the middle. We'll trim it up later. I'm trying to stay out of the camera way here, and I'm not succeeding, I don't think. Okay. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take our Mod Podge and put a thin, even layer on our wood round. Even is important because you don't want, and it doesn't have to be super thick. Pay attention to where your hole is if it's already drilled so you know which is the top. Then we're just going to lay the napkin right on top and gently smooth it. Now you can find all sorts of pretty napkins with pretty pictures and things like that. And I do have a couple here. So you just want to smooth that out. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to trim this up as close to the ornament as you can. And don't worry about any rough edges. We are going to take care of that. So there we have that part. And then what we're going to do is we are just going to do another thin coat of Mod Podge right over the top to seal this on. You want to go around the edges too to seal those edges. Nice and thin and as even as possible. Now you can set this aside and just let it dry for a few hours, overnight, whatever. But because we're at the 11th hour, we're not going to do that. We're going to take our heat gun and we are going to dry this. You can use a blow dryer, but a heat gun really, really puts out the heat. They're not that expensive and it's a really nice tool to have. I think I chose the cheapest one off Amazon. I have it linked in my Amazon store with the links below. But we're just going to hit that with the heat gun for a minute or two. Okay, we dried it with our heat gun, and now we're just going to take some fine grit sandpaper. I really like the sanding blocks from DT, but I couldn't find mine. I'm just going to go around the edges just to smooth it out a little bit, and if there's any rough from extra napkin, and if you like it a little distressed, you can actually go right over it. And once you're done that, you just take a skewer, poke right through where the pre-drilled hole was. And then you can use ribbon, you can use jute, whatever it is that you like. And go right in there to make your ornament hanger. I told you these were simple, and what's fun about it is these make a nice craft for like a ladies' night, because you can get everybody, like have everybody bring a napkin, a pack of napkins. So then you have so many different kinds, and you can buy these wood rounds in bulk on Amazon. It would be a really, really fun ladies' night. It's very inexpensive. It's very quick, and it is definitely beginner level, except for tying the darn string on. My cameraman's laughing at me. I don't tie knots well. You know why? Because I was trying to do it. I need to tie the knot and then the little bow. You can use ribbon. You can use cord. You can use whatever you want. I just happen to have some jute. So there you go. How cute is that? And like I said, perfect for a ladies' night because it's so quick and so easy. So why don't we do one more, and I'll show you the one I've already done. Okay, so our next napkin has more of a pattern on it. I think this guy is going to be a little bit big. My wood rounds are pretty small. You can get them in different sizes. So I think we're going to use this, one of these little guys. I don't know. Which one should we use, Mr. Cameraman?
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. So same thing. We're going to open up our napkin and separate the plies. You can watch me fumble with that. There. Oh, that was an ease. No, it wasn't. Okay, we are just going to cut out our snowman. We're going to give it a wide berth, not knowing how much exactly we're going to need. And like I said, I'd rather have too much than not enough. We're going to Mod Podge up our wood round. This one's chipping a little bit. Once again, just make sure it's nice and even and not globby. And we're going to put our snowman right on there. And when you're rubbing it down, just be careful that you don't rip it because it is pretty thin. But you don't want any wrinkles or any bubbles. And then we'll just trim it down. And don't forget, we are going to sand the edges so it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm sure you all heard Andrew's hiccup there. Okay. And then just coat it with the Mod Podge. I always want to call it Mod Podge, and I know better. Mod Podge right on top. And we're going to hit it with the heat gun because, once again, I'm impatient. Once again, same thing. We're just going to go around the edges, clean them up a little bit. Like I said, it's definitely easier with one of those really cool sanding blocks from the DT. But I know I have them. I just can't find them. My craft room is a little bit messy, and that's why we're on the kitchen table. 'Tis the season, right? And like I said, you don't even have to use these wood rounds. They're just convenient. You can use any scrap wood, some like little balsa, whatever it is you would like to use. But now I want to have like a ladies' night and make a bunch of these. I know Doug is cringing watching me tie knots. Aren't you?
Not at all.
He's cringing.
Just because I was a Boy Scout doesn't mean anything.
So there we have it. Oh, let me get a little bit in there. This one doesn't have a whole lot of bark on the edges. So there's our snowman, and off camera, oh, I didn't put a hanger on it. I made this handsome guy with that napkin. So there you have it, our 3 adorable ornaments. So my friends, there you have it. A quick, easy DIY ornament. And like I said, these would be so much fun for a ladies' night because they're so quick and so easy. And if you had everyone bring a pack of napkins, you'd leave with a whole bunch of different ornaments. So I think it's a lot of fun, and it is definitely beginner skill level. So there is no excuse not to make them. So my friends, that is it for this video. Please check the description box below and see what Kim, Edie, and Sandy have made for their DIY ornaments. I'm guessing they're not in their Christmas jammies because they didn't wait till the last minute. Friends, you know I'm a hot mess over here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the description box below if you think you'll give it a try. Have a great one, and I will see you in my next video.